You're sitting at a coffee shop, scrolling through your phone. You see a post. Some 22-year-old just raised $30 million for an AI startup that hasn't even launched a product. 2 tables down, a guy's pitching investors with a laptop and a demo that's barely working, but you can feel the heat in the room. It's not the tech that's drawing people in, it's the gold rush. The last time the world moved this fast, it was the dot-com boom. Before that, the California gold fields. But this time, the treasure isn't buried in the ground. It's built into code, algorithms, tokens, and patents. And the people getting rich? They're not necessarily the smartest or the most qualified. They're the fastest, the loudest, the most convincing. So what's really going on behind this AI frenzy? Who's cashing in? And what does it take to win in a game that seems rigged from the start? Let's pull back the curtain. The first major rush started quietly, in private Slack channels, obscure GitHub repos, and closed-door investor dinners in San Francisco and Singapore. A few researchers whispered about generative models, open-source weights, and breakthroughs that felt like science fiction. But then something changed. ChatGPT went live. Suddenly, everyone could see it. Writers, designers, coders, even lawyers. It wasn't just that AI could help them work faster. It could replace them, or empower them to do the work of 10 people. The implications weren't theoretical anymore. This was happening now. And when technology starts shifting the ground beneath people's feet, money doesn't just follow, it floods. Picture this. It's 3 a.m. in Dubai. A 19-year-old college dropout named Arjun just sold his AI-powered Instagram reel generator for $1.7 million, 5 weeks after building it. He never wrote a single line of original code. He used open-source tools, slapped on a viral name, and marketed it like a meme. The buyer? A media company that didn't want to get left behind. That's not an isolated story, it's a pattern. Across Silicon Valley, New York, Berlin, and Bangalore, the same thing is happening. Tiny teams building fast, raising faster, and exiting before anyone knows if the product even works. This isn't just innovation, it's velocity warfare. So how are people actually making money? There are 4 main routes in the AI gold rush, and each one plays on a different psychology. 1. Pickaxe sellers. Like in the original gold rush, the ones selling shovels and jeans often profited more than the miners. In today's version, these are the infrastructure players, cloud providers, chip makers, and API vendors. NVIDIA became a $1 trillion company almost overnight, not because they built an AI, but because they made the chips that power it. Every large language model, from OpenAI to Anthropic, needs thousands of GPUs just to exist. Investors who saw this early? They're sitting on 20x returns. 2. Hype and flip startups. Then you've got the opportunists. They build flashy demos, ride the media wave, raise capital, then either pivot, get acquired, or fade. The goal isn't to build a lasting business, it's to sell the dream before the illusion fades. Some call it smart, others call it smoke and mirrors. But it's working. Take Inflection AI. With barely any users, it raised $1.3 billion. Why? Its founders had track records, big friends, and timing. It was enough to create the illusion of inevitability. 3. Personal brand capitalists. This is the influencer class of the AI boom. One viral thread about how I built a ChatGPT side hustle in 3 hours can lead to product sales, consulting gigs, and angel investments. They're not building tech, they're building trust at scale. It's creator capitalism on steroids, where authority isn't earned over years but projected in seconds. 4. Quiet builders. Then there's the 4th group, the engineers and tinkerers who don't make headlines. They're not tweeting, they're coding. Some are working on open source alternatives to GPT. Others are building tools for education, medicine, or climate science. They're the ones most likely to actually change the world, but least likely to be rewarded early. Because gold rushes rarely reward patience. But here's where it gets murky. Not everyone getting rich is building anything at all. A growing shadow industry is forming. AI grifters. Courses promising to make you 6 figures with ChatGPT. Investment schemes promoting obscure AI tokens. YouTube channels pushing affiliate links disguised as tutorials. And the line between real and fake is getting harder to see. Because the truth is, we want to believe that AI can solve everything, that we can ride this wave and come out the other side transformed, that we won't be the ones left behind. But there's a dark side to gold rushes. For every millionaire story on X, formerly Twitter, there are thousands quietly panicking in silence. Freelancers watching their contracts dry up. Small business owners wondering if their pricing is still competitive. Parents asking what jobs will be left for their kids. In 2023 alone, over 100,000 white-collar jobs were cut in industries disrupted by automation and AI. Customer support, data entry, even junior coding roles, they're vanishing. And for the first time in decades, it's the knowledge workers, not factory hands, who feel the threat. What makes this shift so strange is the contradiction at its core. AI is being sold as both a tool for democratizing opportunity and a weapon for consolidating power. On one hand, you've got open source models like Mistral and Meta's Llama putting powerful tools into public hands. On the other, you've got mega corporations like Microsoft and Google pouring billions into proprietary AI to maintain their dominance. So which is it? Empowerment or control? The truth is, it depends on who you are and how early you moved. This is where the fear kicks in. Not just fear of economic ruin, but social irrelevance. If you're not using AI, optimizing with it, making money from it, what are you doing? It's no longer enough to be good at your job. Now you're expected to augment yourself. In schools, students are using AI to do homework. In offices, workers are whispering about using GPT to meet deadlines. On platforms like LinkedIn, AI evangelism is now a personality trait. And buried underneath all that productivity talk, a growing sense that if you're not adapting fast enough, you're disposable. Go back to that cafe for a second. The guy pitching investors, he just closed a seed round. The barista, she's learning how to prompt engineer in her off time. The mom next to you, she's using ChatGPT to run her Etsy business while watching her toddler. This isn't hype anymore. It's life. Every major technological revolution had winners and losers. The printing press killed scribes but birthed publishers. Electricity replaced candle makers but created industrial tycoons. The internet wiped out entire industries, but gave rise to new ones no one saw coming. The AI boom will do the same, but here's the catch. It's happening faster than any shift before. A 16-year-old in Buenos Aires just launched an AI-powered resume builder and landed a $100K investment. A grandmother in Kansas used Midjourney to create children's books and now earns 5 figures a month on Amazon. These aren't outliers. They're early adopters with hustle and timing. It's not just about knowing how AI works. It's about knowing how to move when the rules are still being written. Because when the dust settles, it won't be the flashiest that survive. It'll be the ones who understood the game early, adapted without clinging to old rules, and kept moving. Despite the noise, despite the fear, despite the fact that no one really knows where this ends. The AI gold rush isn't just about money. It's about time. The time you have to learn something new before your old skills go stale. The time you spend deciding whether to chase the next big thing or double down on what you already know. The time you gain or lose when machines can do in seconds what used to take you hours. But here's the thing no one tells you. Every gold rush ends. The dot-com boom gave us Amazon and Google, but also pets.com and billions in vanished capital. The crypto surge created overnight millionaires and just as many broken promises. AI will be no different. The hype will fade, the noise will die down, the easy wins will disappear, and what's left? The builders, the believers, the quiet ones who stayed long after the spotlight moved on. So ask yourself, are you chasing gold, or are you building something that lasts? Because right now there's still time. Time to experiment, time to learn, time to figure out where you fit into all of this before it becomes someone else's world. This isn't just about tools or trends. It's about power, agency, and the future of work, wealth, and worth. And the people who come out on top? They won't be the ones who chased every headline. They'll be the ones who looked deeper, moved smarter, and played the long game. If that's you, or you want it to be, stick around, because this story isn't over, and neither are you. Hit subscribe if you're building a smarter future, not just chasing the next buzz. We've got more stories coming your